Alright, where am I? I haven't played this for over a week and I can't remember what I was doing now. Um, what is this? Oh yeah, I was gonna go see Perikles and whatever it is he's doing. Oops, wanted to track. I've got some more information on the cultists, have I? Ah, just that guy. I'm sure that that's already come up before. Right, anyway. Phidias. Not Phidias, Pericles. Let's go see what he is up to. And I'm level 24. I looked at the amount of time I've played so far on this, and I'm at 30 hours at the moment, like on the dot. Which I think is quite impressive. Can I walk past you guys?
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios. At least give them a welcome first. Fine. Pericles welcomes you to his symposium.
I was like, usually this is like, you can't go in here, get away. So, thanks for letting me in, and it not being restricted area. Much appreciated. In here, reach his home. Let's see what Pericles is up to. I can't remember at the moment what the plot was. I'd just gone round and helped out all those people. Phoebe?
Kassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
Oh, this explains why she wasn't on Kefalonia.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Yeah.
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
So she's from Athens, is she?
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
Oh, what?
So you somehow work here? For Perikles?
No, for Aspasia.
Who's that?
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Don't I?
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well,
And
I
who is
did
Aspasia?
get
Because
into
I
a
don't
little
remember.
bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
Okay.
You can't. Not like that, anyway.
Well, you've
The
already
Athenians
told me I
like
need to
it
get
best when you
changed.
try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
But it sucks.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
You better. Took me ages to get all this stuff.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Oh,
that
the
everything?
symposium was where I was trying
We're
to
all
find out
ready
about
to
my
go in.
mother.
Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Okay. Herodotus.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
A lady is never
Herodotus.
late. Or
Athenians
something.
have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Perikles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Perikles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to
So
everyone.
if I'd stayed in my armor, it's
They
probably
may
would be
not
more
look
difficult with it.
But this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and
Is that a
Euripides,
bowl
for
of
example.
wine?
Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
That guard's just like right in the way.
I've heard of Sophocles.
I'll be
In my
diplomatic.
line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras,
She's
is
got
a
some
sophist
gravity-defying
worthy of as
wine
much
there.
praise as the great Socrates himself.
I didn't actually hear what they just said. I wasn't listening. I was too distracted by the wine not tipping towards the edge of the bowl.
Inviting
Okay.
Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Someone's having a very good time at this party. A very good time.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example.
Yeah.
Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party
Did she
like
just drink
this?
that whole bowl?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything,
Yeah.
please don't start a fight or end one.
I have a feeling
Thank
he's
you,
not
Herodotus.
a fighter.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Me too.
We're so in sync. Alright. I don't want that. I wanted to look at my can't speak. I don't want. I wasn't after my map. I just used that as a shortcut to get to my menu. So I still need to do this one. Drink up support quest. Distracting Sophocles. from himself long enough to ask for information about Miriane would be difficult, so Kassandra has to play by his rules. It's time to get you if he's drunk. Okay. Oil and love. In the safety of Perikles' abode, people could indulge their more fanciful whims, so it was with Alcibiades, Perikles' ward, who intended to spend the night entertaining himself and others. Okay, let's go with that one first, I guess. Because alcohol and then doing this one may not go so well. Oh, I hope I can do both.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't think they're being hurt.
Don't mind her. She likes to watch.
What?
At you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Perikles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Well, he's an interesting character.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting
Gotta
of the
butter him up, I
minds.
suppose.
I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again. Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
I wonder why.
You mean naked.
It sounds so good when you say it.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure I want to be indulging in this guy. Right, oops, sorry, my bad. I've got to go and speak to him afterwards, that's fine. At least I know where he is. That's easy. I can talk to these people. I don't know if, oops, sorry, if I should or not, but I can.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
You've grown up in Perikles' home, and yet you're so different.
No one is like Perikles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under siege, and he worries for her future. Which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste of freedom.
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were...
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with us. I promise you that.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Will that get me the information I need? I feel like she should have some fun.
Time
I hope
for
they
some
don't show this.
fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
There's another goat.
Well, Interesting walk.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali!
I can't remember if I've been there or not already.
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
He's got some stamina.
It's not much, but it's a start.
Oh, isn't that completed?